Welcome to the next episode of the Bowling Green Dynasty. Today we take on Boise State, better offense, but equal defense. 70-point streak going, can we keep it up? It's time to find out. Thanks for watching, and go Falcons.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Broncos will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lanier. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Anderson with the carry. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Quinn. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Falcons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Falcons look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They're going to run it, and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, BG.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100+ yards. But it's also a tough skill because you got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bowling Green. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Boise State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. From the gun, give on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Quinn. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Wk8 showdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Back to throw, it's Wallace. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos will have it first and 10. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Wallace. Touchdown Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Finds a little space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounted for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Quinn. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Bringing it back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense stays out there on fourth down. They've got to get it to the next time zone to move the chains. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, BG. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To throw, it's Wallace. Whips it out in the flat. Powers through the defender. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. He unleashes a long one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Finds some fresh air. He now has 72 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zips it out to his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Lanier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Quinn. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The option look. He'll pitch it. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 4 to Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Dropping back, it's Wallace. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Quinn. Under fire. Touchdown, Falcons. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Wallace. Unloads it left. This time it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Boise State! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
They'll start this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Wallace. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's go. Looking to throw, it's Wallace. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. 42, got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quick release on the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. There he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Finds his man down the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Clay. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on you on 2nd down.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Looking for a man. It's Quinn. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, BG! And the pummeling has started. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. He marched 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snatch it quickly on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. He'll take it on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs, won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
The Falcons have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 25 over Georgia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Let's see what they do on third down. Handoff from the gun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, first down and more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. To the air on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Going for the big play. Got it in stride at the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And then this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Here's the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go